This is a very important well, time in history because the Gospels are active and real. Life is eternal and grace is infinite. Okay. Eternal wretchedness has a beginning and an end. Eternal wretchedness, yes. Life is eternal and grace is infinite. When you're stuck in eternal wretchedness, that means you're passing on hell to your children by denying the faith of the Lord. Okay. So your place in heaven is quite evident, or your place in hell is quite evident. Okay, do you understand? Okay. So this is different than in Jesus' time, even Haile Selassie's time, okay, or Judah Krishnamurti's or D.T. Suzuki's time. Okay. This is the 21st century. Okay, we have computing plugged into the planet. Okay, doing what they consider diagnostics and stuff with the planet. In the Bible, when Jesus talks in the model prayer about charity. Okay. You have those TV commercials about mercy ships. You have these people sitting there talking about, they have this lady with a teeth getting fixed, and the one lady, you gave me my confidence back, and you gave me all this stuff back, and I had to retouch and now that I got money to afford to fix my teeth, now I feel good about myself. I feel like a person worthy of life because I don't have fucked up teeth and people don't make fun of my teeth, right? Care, share, given according to need, built to last. Okay? If you have to do charity on it, just, hey, come here. I know how to fix your teeth. I was taught how to fix teeth. I'll fix your teeth. So you feel more happy and comfortable because you don't have stress causing conditions and problems in the environment to affect us physiologically, emotionally, and psychologically. Okay? You understand that the person who in spirit is like Jesus Christ and Adam of the Hebrew people, okay, is a faithful source of communication, and he is a better person than you. He is more faithful than you. He's more kind and courageous than you. He's not Guy Williams pretending to be Zorro. Everybody knows who he is. He tells you right to your face exactly what he's doing and why he's doing it, because life is eternal, okay, and grace is infinite, and truth is evident. Okay. So if you're on TV right now doing commercials for charity ships, thinking you're going around fixing people's, you don't give them a better life by going around on a ship and surgically repairing their abuse by the physical effects of not living a faithful life, not living the Lord's Prayer, not living in the kingdom of heaven right now. You're putting on a show for your charity, and it's all about you, and it's not about the faith of the Lord. Okay? We're all living the faith of the Lord. If you have something you need to do for somebody, you do it. Okay? Sitting there watching these commercials of these old shows when I was a kid, and these people, it feels so good to hold the gold in your hands. Okay? This one lady, in order to keep our lifestyle to where we're comfortable and do the things we want to do, I needed gold. I needed to change my portfolio. I didn't need to put my security in other people's hands. You see gold as security. You see that as grandchildren that are healthy and have clean water and healthy food and a house built to last without a mortgage and without the fear of foreclosure. Okay. The wealthy are fools who perceive their wealth as a high wall of safety. See, Jeffrey Hinton maybe he does understand that Psalms and Proverbs and the New Testament are far superior intellectually and psychologically when you understand the sequencing and the linguistics and the change in linguistics of the sequencing in the books they refer to as Holy Gospels that have been obviously changed by people that are not the source of the communications. Okay. You can't have in Genesis that God's omnipotent and omnipotent and then God change God's omnipotent, omnipotent self into Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ be the God that pays for all our discussing us because God screwed up in creating the planet and human beings. Okay? We have a beautiful planet. When we have faith in God and we love one another and sustain the natural laws to sustain our eternal existence through holy covenants of sexual reproduction, we can live in a beautiful world. Okay. It's not meant to last forever, but the moments we get in heaven, okay, are far better than being in a dark abyss in space or the part of a burning or part of a burning ball of gas that provides the photosynthesis, or provides the vacuum, that provides the planet, that provides the cantaloupe parties, that provides the, hugs, kisses, snuggles. Oh, what about when when you do things right, okay? All things in life, okay. The infinite essence existence is the creative essence of the flea and the maggot, okay? Do you understand? Okay. And when you are an unfaithful person, you become maggot food, and the flea gets you sick and kills you with a disease because you're doing things in such an unhealthy manner. You compromise the ecosystem and everybody's immune system. Okay. Do you understand how balance and harmony of natural laws work eternally through an infinite essence? Okay, so it's not that hard. It's quite simple. There's nothing mysterious about the Lord. The Lord does not work in mysterious ways. Okay, you're not living the Lord's Prayer. Your grandchildren die of heart disease from extortion, exploitation, and voting for president, and fighting over money, and threatening people over nuclear holocausts, and having gold in your hands and saying this is going to secure your future. Okay? You want to protect your grandchildren from dying from heart disease, from dying from cancer. You want to protect each other from dying from cancer. Then live the Lord's Prayer right now. Okay? You don't have time to hesitate and wait. Every day, your phones and your TVs pick up the evidence of the people that do not want to live the Lord's Prayer and are addicted to their selfish indulgences and their conflict and their hero perception of, I'm a heroic person. Okay, fighting over what you need and putting everything we need at risk is not heroic. Charging, extortion, exploitation, driving in a Harley Davidson at a fast rate, loud, and blowing fumes of carbon emission poisoning that cause cancer and heart disease is nothing heroic. It's nothing intelligent. It's nothing that reflects the beauty of the infinite glory that provides the spark of life for every human temple. Is this understandable? Okay. Boy, I'm tired. I'm going to go put some music on in the rec hall, and I'm going to shoot some hoops for a while. Get some circulation going, air the place out, stuff. Get ready, for family if they need to come hang out here, okay, and feel the work that the Messiah is doing. I was going to do the scripture thing. I'm not going to just paint more pictures. I'm not going to say a word. I'm going to let spirit, life is eternal, grace is infinite. I'm going to let people feel it. I'm not going to say a word, Talk about the good old days. I used to play basketball and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, I was a spectacular athlete, amazing athlete. Probably the best athlete, like Don Diego pretending to be a bumbling bookworm, and I was the best athlete in the history of the world. Okay. And it's fun the way that people like myself, we can be complete nerds and dorks, okay? And then turn on a switch and it's like, holy crap, what did he do? He just tapped it, me lounging on the couch and doing the, Mike, that was amazing. You did a Bruce Lee flip. Yeah, people like Ricardo Montalban's character in that Marcus Zorro with Yvonne De Carlo, right? Train and train and train and train. I've seen people train in boxing, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, their whole life, okay? I never trained a minute, okay? Not a second, okay? And people will come up to that wrestler in Wyoming, when Darren told me what to do, and Frank Martinez, when I just wrestled, I hate grappling, I hate wrestling, I hate punching, I don't like being hit, and I don't want to hit other people, but I've never hit somebody. I've never hauled back and had the chi and the energy of the life of King David haul off and knock someone's fucking jaw off their face and knock their teeth out of their head. Not once. Okay. I know a lot of people in the military and a lot of scientists were always manipulating situations to see it. When my wife would screw around because they were manipulating her because they abused her from the time she was a little girl. Okay. I didn't hit back because I knew what would happen, and I knew I had to get the technology to become as beautiful and as intelligent as me, and not like the people watching me in that parking lot, that Food City parking lot in Sierra Vista, Arizona, when I was going to snap that kid's knee in half and crush the other one's cheekbone with my forehead. Okay. In ancient times, I was mad. In ancient times, I would have done that to teach them all a lesson. because when people are still doing commercials, people are still engaging in brothel activity. What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. And you're a dad and you want your children to live the Lord's Prayer, and people laugh and mock you, and it's just never going to happen. We're always going to shake our ass for money. You're just jealous. You want to walk up and snap his knee in half and crack his cheekbone and say, Clooney, Pitt, go home and rethink your life and keep your kid off the goddamn scooter unless he wears a helmet. Why is he even riding it? Does he need to go somewhere for indoctrination and legislation and dictation classes? Well, then tell him to sit down, eat a Snickers, maybe an apple, have a drink of water, and meditate for a few. I got work to do, okay? I'm going to go shoot myself back into shape like Suzuki said. And as far as, Corps of Army Engineers, if you're not capable of building the basketball rec hall barn in the Gila and working together to build an adobe house for me and my family to get the respect and the love we deserve with shelter through houses and stuff like that, then don't follow a fucking order. Don't obey a damn thing. Okay? Just sit and wait patiently for the technology, like on Eagle Eye, to kill your ass. Okay? You got to sleep sometime, and you need the technology to keep you safe from your next door neighbor who's an agent of Eagle. Okay, do you understand? You got your feather with the little thing on it? Okay, relax. I see why I liked that show so much as a kid. He tries to be a very good person. It's a little bit more entertaining than Lone Ranger. It's got a little bit more complexity to the story that gives it charm and wit. Sergeant Garcia and other things, stuff like that. But that was yesterday. That was when you were all pretending to be something you're not, with a new idea to make you all millionaires. Forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal faithful peace. None of you will ever have to be millionaires or billionaires again. You'll get to be gracious, good shepherds with faithful wives, raising faithful children. Perfecto. Okay? I'm going to go relax and exercise. Just understand your place in heaven and hell. I'm very real. And everybody who's anybody should be paying attention and waiting with bated breath to see what I'm going to say next on YouTube. And if you're not, you're just not a very important person. You're probably a CEO. All right, peace.